This is The Process Shot. I'm Michael. I'm stuck in a rut, and I've seen Bay of Angels, a French drama from 1963 directed by Jacques Demy. It follows a young man named Jean who is drawn into the world of gambling after a friend pressures him to play roulette and ends up winning a tidy sum. Despite the consequences, he continues playing, winning and losing in a seemingly endless cycle. To complicate matters further, he ends up infatuated with Jackie, a woman who is also addicted to gambling, and has even given up her marriage to continue her habit. Despite their shared vice, however, they manage to find solace with and within each other, even when it seems that the odds are against them. I was hoping I wouldn't have to end this on a pun. Anyways, while the story of these two may not seem particularly thrilling, it's still a rather interesting study of addiction and enablement, with deeper themes of self-worth and self-satisfaction. Jean and Jackie are essentially representative of 2 points on a singular timeline, both having given up a life of comfort and stability for the thrill of gambling, with Jean being new and unaware of what might await him, and Jackie being exactly that, with an added heap of self-defeat and apathy. Their crossing allows them to see both sides with fresh eyes, and more practically gives both of them somebody to talk with, defeating the inherent loneliness they both admit to having felt while enraptured by the addiction. As the film progresses, the entire gambling aspect takes a bit of a backseat, being used more as a plot device than a true story element, leaving the emotional drama to fill the screen. It's handled very well and naturally, letting the two grow their relationship first through the more superficial connection of gambling and luck, and soon enough through their personal connections and desires, even creating a strong romantic element. In any case, it becomes clear that gambling is a crutch, both for Jean and Jackie, as well as the story itself in a way, and it's shown to be not so much something that can simply be overcome by force of will, but by the comfort of others, or in our case, observing them. At least I'd say that's how it's supposed to be seen. I could be wrong. Analysis aside, the technical aspects of Bay of Angels are relatively less eventful, though that in itself is appropriate for the film's tone and story. Things are kept rather grounded, drifting around the scenes than presenting the settings in any heightened style. It actually does a bit to go against glorifying gambling by showing how mundane it can be, especially when you're on the losing end. Any traditional portrayal of glamour is completely nullified by quiet, almost silent roulette halls with little physical activity within, as well as outdoor scenes that are similarly quiet but still have a bit more natural audio in contrast. There are loud swells of music at times, explicitly when characters reach an emotional high, like when they're caught up in a lucky streak, which further cements the effect that it has on their psyche. It's a motif that's reflected as John and Jackie come closer together too, showing once and for all how they may be able to find the same fulfillment within each other. The final result is less dramatic than I'm making it out to be, but it is still a very satisfying study of vice and virtue, or something like that. Bay of Angels, Jacques Demy, in 1963. 4 stars. I'd definitely say to give it a watch. That's it for me. If you like this review, leave it a like. If you have something to add, leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel for more reviews. The ironic thing about the story is that it makes gambling look easy. Or at least it doesn't go out of its way to suggest that it's life-ruining. In fact, going broke is treated more like an annoyance to the characters